Welcome back to my Facebook group, Baking Treats for Pups. I haven't had a lot of time to film like a live bake with me because I've been so busy this month getting ready for our vacation at the end of the month. And last month we did the mini series. So I thought it would just be fun to film when I'm baking, and then I can just upload it and give you guys the recipe and everything. So today I'm gonna make Brandy 3 pup cakes because her 3rd birthday is tomorrow on August 16th, but we're gonna probably celebrate today because I work a 10-hour shift tomorrow. So yeah, so the first thing you will need is a half cup and 1 tablespoon of oats. So we're actually going to make oat flour, so I'm going to use my leftover oat flour from last time and see how much more I need to make. Actually, we have enough oat flour. Cool. Okay, so I don't have to make more oat flour. But if you needed to make oat flour, all you would do is measure out how much oats you need and then pop it in the blender until it ends up looking like a light fluffy mixture. That's about 1 tablespoon. Not going in my thing very well. Okay, that works perfect. We're going to do a half cup of pumpkin puree, 100% pumpkin puree. Do not give them the pumpkin pie mixture. Make sure you give them 100% pumpkin because the pumpkin pie mixture has like extra stuff in it that dogs can't have. So I always make sure to buy 100% pumpkin. And you also need a half cup and 1 tablespoon of pumpkin, I should say. I forgot. And then you need the exact same amount of pumpkin that you need peanut butter. Okay, that's about a half cup of peanut butter. So I'm gonna put that in. And you also need a tablespoon of peanut butter, if I can even get it in here. Okay, we might just eyeball this next part because it's not coming out with me. There we go. Okay, then I'm going to mix this. I'm gonna get this down here. Oh, wait. Make sure the bowl is screwed on tightly before you mix. Okay, and how was it? The thing wasn't down the whole way. That's not good. Okay, so we are going to add in 3 eggs, and I like to put my eggs in a different dish first before I put them in, just in case any shell or anything gets in. Then I can get it out without having all the dough mixed in the shell. So I'm going to add 1 egg at a time and then mix slowly until it incorporates. Since I have 1 more egg left, I'm actually going to lift this up and scrape the sides just so everything gets combined. And that's what it should look like when the eggs are combined in. I'm going to add my last egg, and then all we have left to add is baking powder. It's really simple. Then you're going to need 2.5 tablespoons of baking powder. You want to make sure that's all combined by scraping the edges. Okay. Now, I don't have any happy birthday things, so I'm just going to use these colorful ones, and we're just going to make 3 cupcakes. gonna want to make these cupcakes on 350 for about 25 to 30 minutes. And I have these nifty little cupcake things. This is like the set, how much, you just fill this up and then pour it in, and that's how much you need in a regular size cupcake. So I'm just gonna use that because it's easier than eyeballing it. This is definitely gonna make more than 3 cupcakes. Oh no. Okay, it's okay. Just make whatever we can out of this. I was hoping to only make 3, but this is making a little more than 3, so. Oh. Well, we could probably do 3 cupcakes and then make a mini cake, and then the 3 cupcakes could go around the cake. That's a good idea. Let's do that. So my plan was to only make 3 cupcakes, but since there's more batter, I'm going to make 3 cupcakes and like a mini cake, and then decorate like the cupcakes around the cake and put the happy birthday sign in. So that should work. So for my mini cake, I'm just going to use this ramekin and kind of fill it up halfway. And then have to wash these because I decided last minute that I was going to do this, but that's okay. It's just, there's still a lot in there, so I'd rather like make something bigger than mini thing. It's only, Brandy doesn't really have any friends down here, so I don't know who's going to eat all of this dog cake, but it's okay. Move these over here because they're in the way. See what I'm doing. So we're gonna put these in the oven for about 25 to 30 minutes and probably put them in for 25 and then check back on them and then see where we're at. And then I will check back with you when the cake is coming out of the oven. Okay, so the cake and the cupcakes came out of the oven and they took about like 25 minutes, and then I let them cool for like an hour. So now I'm gonna try to get this out of here. Oh, it's stuck. Oh man, I sprayed it with Pam and it's still stuck. I normally just take a knife and go around the edges and kind of push it to loosen, but we'll see if that helps. I'm gonna stick this in the fridge for like a half hour before I use. So. Oh, it came out. Okay, yippee. Okay, so here's the little cake that I'm gonna put in the fridge to cool. It came out pretty good though. That's cute. Okay. I got these 3 cupcakes that are actually pretty cool, so these don't really need to go in the fridge. Okay, welcome back. So since our cupcakes and cake have cooled, we're going to do a little different bit of an angle so you can see what I'm putting in the mixer to make the icing. So we got our 3 cupcakes, and the cake is actually in the fridge still, but I'll grab it when the icing's done. So you're going to need 4 ounces of cream cheese, which is a half a cup of cream cheese. Okay, so you're gonna take a half a cup of cream cheese, and I'm actually going to put it like down here so you can see now. I also let my cream cheese sit out for a little bit so it's not so hard to mix, which it shouldn't be because I have the, I tend to notice that when you get the cream cheese in the black, it like is a little harder to spread unless you leave it out than if you get it in a little container like I do. So that's a half cup of cream cheese. We're going to take this and put it in here. Pop it. No, please don't fall. Okay, pop it in here. Okay, and then you will need a tablespoon of a tablespoon of honey. I'm actually just gonna eyeball this because I feel like that's gonna be a pain in the butt to get out of this tablespoon. Okay. And then you're also going to need a tablespoon of maple syrup. So I'm also just gonna pour some of this in here. That's good. And then 3 teaspoons of pumpkin. More pumpkin. So and then we're going to mix this. I can just take this, it looks like, and dip it. Oh Jesus, my cupcake just fell out. That works. So I'm just gonna take my cupcakes and dip them in instead of piping. But then they'll have like little. Because this stuff is definitely not thick enough that you could pipe with it. So just do that. And then I'm going to grab the cake the have an icing spreader thing somewhere. I don't know where it ends up. There. Oh yes, it is. It's right here. Okay. So I'm gonna take this. So while I was out shopping yesterday, I picked up some pumpkin and cheesecake cookies. And my idea is that I'm going to put them into this little plastic bag and like smack it around a little bit to make it like a crummy, like sprinkles almost, and then decorate it like that. Oh no, don't do that, don't fall please. There we go. Oh man, I think I just got icing on my head. Use the cookie cutter as like a stencil into making like a sprinkled bone on top. That did not work how I wanted it to. It would have been a bone, but it doesn't want to stay. The cake's not flat. You can kind of see the bone. Not really. I tried. It did not work out how I wanted it to, though, sadly. I mean, you can kind of see it. It's just like this side kind of fell out more. And maybe I could fix bit. Yeah, you can kind of see it. Not really though, because this side kind of fell more. But we tried, so that's all that matters. Okay, now we're actually going to put this on. I wish I had a good cake stand, but sadly I do not. Just going to try to move this onto here without having a disaster. Okay, wasn't too bad. I'll do 1, 2, 3. Jesus, my fingers are going everywhere in this demising. Well, I was gonna stick this here, but I want to take a picture of it first. Is the final product. I wish my bone looked more like a bone, but it's okay. We tried something different. My 3 is kind of falling over. Please don't fall over 3. Ta-da!